Hey everybody, it's Professor Williams. Here I want to show you real quickly how to navigate inside the modules at the publisher's website. So here in chapter 1 or module 1, Windows 10 and file management, I'll use this one as an example. In the intro chapter, it shows underneath external learning tool. I know that when I click on this, that's going to bring me to a pop-up that's going to authenticate me. If it's my very first time going to the publisher's website, because maybe this is the very first day I'm trying to get there, then it's going to have me authenticate, possibly sign in, right? Now, if you've already done that, it's going to take you to the actual learning content. And you can see in this particular example that you have a page list. There are 22 pages in here. Now, some of these, there's not going to be hardly anything to do except read. So it may look like there's a lot of work here, but there's not. And then a few of the pages will have some sample tasks on them. And I'm going to show you how quickly it is to get through this. I'm only going to go over a couple of them. So let's take a look at the first one. I can see that there's no tasks in this one. So I click on this, and all it is going to have me do is just read this page. This is the whole thing. Now I'm going to come over here and click next. And now I'm into the second page. Now I'm kind of scrolling through, taking a look at things, reading. Here we go. I get down to this portion right here, but hold on, something comes up. I've got to stop working right now for whatever reason is going on in life, and I'll have to come back later. If I hit exit right now in the top right-hand corner, it's going to save my progress so far, and I can see it says, hey, you finished this one, okay? And it automatically sent me to page 2. That's what we were looking at. I'm going to go ahead and go down to, let's go to Intro to Working with Files, and you don't have to do these in order. Click on this. It's going to bring this up, and again, I'm going through, I'm reading, and once I get to a section that shows me the show me, guide me, let me try, this is the portion that is a task. So because I know this content, and if you do as well, you can go straight to let me try after reading through there. And here's your directions up here. So it's telling me step 1 of 3, switch to read mode. I know that because I've done this before, that read mode is down here in the bottom right hand corner, and it says correct. So I'm going to hit next, and now I'm on step 2 of 3. Now it says switch to web layout view. And let's say you're in here and you don't know where web layout view is, and you want to click on something, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's this, and maybe I click on this. And nope, that's not it, right? It's going to take me back to this page. If you need to or want to, you can start up here in the right hand corner with the show me, and it will walk you through a video, or you can go to the guide me, and it will give you hints as you go along, and it will say, hey, this is where this button's at, right? And it highlights it down here. Okay, or I'm going to go straight to let me try. So starting over, it says switch to read mode, next. The second step, web layout view, is this one, next. And then this one says to go to print layout view. I'm going to hit continue, and now that one is done. So I can come in here, exit out of that portion. This is what we just finished. And I know that in this particular page, there was 2 tasks. So this one right here is going to be your second task. And if I scroll down, I can see that there is no more tasks. And let's say again that I am interrupted and I need to go somewhere, or take a quiz in another course, or get back to work off my lunch break, whatever it is. I'm going to exit. It's going to save my progress. And you'll see in this particular grade portion, or your completion portion, that you have 1 out of 2 tasks completed. So if I go back in here, click through, I'm going to go down to the second step, and it says change. I have 2 steps in here. Change the zoom level to 80. I happen to know that that's down here. I'm going to go to 80, hit next, correct, and now it says change it back to 100. So I'm going to change it right back to 100, and simple as that. I am finished with this, and I know that because it reverts back up here in the top right to the show me, guide me, let me try. I'm going to hit exit. I'm going to continue reading the module, this particular portion of the page, until I'm done. I'm going to hit exit, or you can come over here and go straight to the next page. It'll skip you to the next page, but I'm going to hit exit to show you at this point that it has saved my progress, and it shows that this portion is completed. Now they are that quick, and you can get through these fairly quickly, so to speak. It's just going to depend on how fast you read and what kind of concentration you have in the environment that you're in. But that is how you're going to complete the external learning tools.